Yo, what up everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a Shopify store that, in my opinion, is absolutely beautiful. And not just that, but it's also a really cool idea. So it's a really unique Shopify store and an idea that I haven't really seen much before. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be super inspired to start a business or maybe to redesign your Shopify store. Maybe you'll learn a little bit about branding. Maybe you'll learn a little bit about ads. Who knows? You know, when we make these videos, I just like to give you guys business ideas that I find and just trying to get the brain juices flowing. You know what I mean? I think it's really hard to come up with ideas sometimes, especially if you're just starting. If you're just thinking of getting like a side hustle, it is really difficult to brainstorm ideas. Of course, once you're kind of in the groove, you'll actually be struggling with taming your ideas and actually trying to just focus. That's been my issue, at least. Let me know if any of you guys can relate to that in the comments. But anyways, let's hop into the internet and review this store. And if you could take a second real quick to just like this video, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much if you already did it. I really appreciate you guys. But anyways, here we go. The store is actually called Papier. I'm not really sure what that means, but I think it just has something to do with paper. Let me look it up quick. Okay, so I think papier is a Dutch word for paper, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. This isn't too descriptive, but I know some of you guys are from the Netherlands and Germany, so let me know, or whatever language this is, please let me know. I'm always really curious to know that kind of stuff. But either way, the point of the brand is that it's about paper, right? So right away, homepage, which is really smart to do, what I'm about to show you, they clearly state what they sell, so you don't have to be confused. I think a lot of people make that mistake, is they make their homepage kind of cool, but a little bit confusing. Like, I don't really know exactly what to expect. So this is pages dedicated to the future. Quite simple. So that's actually a pretty cool statement. Blank pages become bright tomorrows. Start penning your plans and to-dos for 2022. Super cool. And you might be thinking, man, this looks really simple. This looks very aesthetic, and it is. But let me show you something insane. So something this simple, right? Like something that is branded beautifully but is still extremely simple is literally popping off right now. Like, look at this shit right here. This is crazy. I wish I could invest in something like this. It looks beautiful. This trend right here is super bullish, and you know, they're totally killing it. They're getting over 1 million monthly visitors, so they're clearly doing more than $1 million a month, probably much more than that. That's actually a conservative estimate, and I can see that they're about to totally crush it for the holiday season, so pretty exciting. By the way, drop a like and a comment if you're excited for the holiday season. I know I am. So as we continue on, they continue with some really nice copywriting here. So paper holds promise. Remember, even a random note can become somewhat remarkable. Damn, these guys are snapping. So their product range is not too expensive, like their price range. So their average order value is probably not crazy. But the thing about this is that I'm sure people order multiple products pretty regularly. So, you know, if you're going to buy a academic year planner, I'm guessing you're probably going to buy a weekly planner too, and maybe some pens. I just got hit with a bunch of light. Kind of looks fire though. Okay, I have to back up a little bit here so that I don't get just completely blinded. But anyways, okay, so another thing that's really cool about them is that they clearly have like a big community around this idea. And, you know, they have a blog. They have a lot of different things that they offer. So it's not just planners, but they also do like thank you cards, which is so smart actually. It's an untapped niche. This is actually the first time I've seen a direct to consumer brand selling these kinds of cards. Usually I go to Walgreens if I need to buy a card like that for like a birthday or something. But first impressions here on this store, man, this is beautiful. Like, this is right up my alley. I absolutely love stores that are designed like this. It's just not cluttered at all. Everything that you need is right here. You don't really need to read more to understand what it's about, and you know, it's not too spammy. It's actually just perfect, literally. So let's take a look at this Rise and Shine journal, because this is actually how I found this store. Surprisingly enough, I was just on Instagram wasting my time and I got this ad, so I guess it wasn't a waste after all. But what's cool about this is that you can write your name on this. Like, you can actually customize it, so that's super dope. And their product images are amazing. Like, I seriously love this product imagery, especially with the backdrops, how it's not just plain white. It really goes with this sort of like paper theme, so smart, and super simple product page. Like literally this is something that you could achieve with the Dawn theme on Shopify. So I'm trying to give you guys ideas here because I understand that most of the people that watch these videos are wanting to start businesses. So I'm just trying to kind of illustrate how you could do it yourself through these examples of stores that are already crushing it, like to a crazy level. Like I want my stores to be at this level next year, hopefully. And you're not gonna get to this level just simply by drop shipping. Like you actually have to build a brand like this. Oh my God, the sun is just doing me dirty right now. But it's kind of nice, I guess. So as we proceed here, they have the details right here. The wellness journal. Make time for yourself with our daily wellness journal. Start in each day with a fresh mindset, set intentions, and take note of the things that make you feel good inside. Make you feel good. Inside, there are 12 weeks of pages for reflecting on your mindful goals, habits, meals, water intake, sleep, and the things you're grateful for. Man, I want to start a brand like this. Honestly, when we drop the Netsphere hoodies, maybe I'll work on some sort of journal like this. I absolutely love journaling. It's one of my favorite things, and like I make my journals really fun. I don't just make it like super traditional, but it really helps me motivate myself and like keep track of my goals, and also remember that like sky is the limit, bro. Like for example, yesterday I wrote some pretty crazy goals in regards to my trading. I wrote that I want to have a 100K day in the markets, and I think it's easily achievable. I mean, as I continue to grow my accounts and trading really smart like I have been recently, I think it's totally achievable. So, and I also want my brands together cumulatively to be doing 500K a month to $1 million a month, and it's gonna be cool to see it documented all on YouTube. Some of you guys may not believe me, but that's fine. I believe in myself. Okay, I'm going off on a tangent here, but truly I just am inspired by this brand. Like this is so simple. I absolutely love this style of branding, and it's just awesome. Like I'm telling you guys, you don't need more than this. Like this is more than enough to convince somebody to buy from your brand. And you know, you have your specifics here, the paper quality, but it's in tabs, so it's not like it's not cluttering the page basically. And ooh, they have a sustainability tab. Wow, even better. I love brands that are sustainable, and a lot of people love that stuff too. You know, people are becoming way more conscious of the brands they shop with, and they're only going to get more and more conscious from here. You know, like we're not going to go backwards in time. We're not going to go back to, you know, drop shipping in 2016 where people bought whatever. So this is why I'm trying to show you guys these brands, and it's really not as complicated as you think. The great thing about this stuff is that it's simpler than before. It just requires a little more knowledge on branding and a little more consciousness when it comes to the value that you're providing. And it's not too surprising to see a brand like this just totally kill it on Instagram. 289,000 followers, pretty amazing. And you know, their product imagery is very, very clean. Clearly they're targeting more women here. You know, I don't see a lot of guys in this sort of branding, but that's fine. That's maybe where I'll come in with Netsphere, because you know, guys need a journal too. Journaling is not for girls only. Journaling is manly as fuck, and if you don't believe me, then you know, you'll just have to try it for yourself. I'm gonna check their Pinterest quick, but I'm gonna give a prediction that it's gonna be pretty poppin'. I feel like Pinterest would be huge for a brand like this. Okay, so like I thought, they're getting 2.7 million monthly viewers. That's a pretty ridiculous amount of viewers. And with pretty simple designs, this is like stuff that anyone could do on Canva. Of course, the thing that stands out for them is their product imagery. So they have amazing product imagery, but then also just their fonts, like their typography. It's very recognizable. I don't know what font this is, but it's some sort of serif font. I've been telling you guys a lot, like serif fonts really resonate with people who are more mindful, and I think it's because it kind of represents like humanness as opposed to like a really modern font, which is, you know, modern things don't necessarily scream like human and mindfulness. So let's take a look at their ads too real quick, just so you can get a look at how a brand like this advertises. Because I'm telling you, one of the things that people really don't understand when it comes to starting a business is that most brands grow their business through advertising, and it's really easy actually to run advertising on Facebook and Instagram. I have plenty of videos that will show you how to do that, but also there's just plenty of other videos on YouTube as well. So it's really just about having the idea, taking action, and learning. But the ads are exactly what you would expect. This is actually the ad that I saw, a space for self-care. So this is the one I saw, and it made me, you know, want to show this store to you guys, because I clicked it and I just really loved the branding and the vibe. So I wanted to share it with you guys, and you know, I'm glad I did. I've actually learned a lot and gotten really inspired from this brand so far. Let's take a look at this ad. Set personal goals, prioritize to-dos, write meal plans, shop daily planners. Beautiful. So just like these really clean and simple ads. And I love the transitions, how it's like a faded transition. It really goes with their mindfulness theme, in my opinion. And you know, the rest of their ads are actually quite simple. Again, they're just using some of the images that they're posting on Instagram, similar stuff as they post on Pinterest, and that's basically it. So I hope you guys learned a thing or two from this. I definitely took a lot of mental notes on some things. Of course, let me know your opinion in the comments. I would love to have a conversation about it. If you've been paying attention to my channel, you'll see that I've been live streaming again now that I got this new webcam. I'm gonna be streaming very, very consistently. I've been having a ton of fun on the streams with you guys, and we just learn a lot of different things and have a good time. I mean, we talk about literally anything. Like in the last one, we talked about Shopify a little bit. We talked about crypto a lot. We talked about anime. We talked about just random life things. It's awesome, honestly. So I highly encourage you guys to turn on the notifications on for my channel and join the live streams. They're a blast. It's kind of just like a live podcast in a way, but also like community driven. That's a good way to think about it. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and leave me a quick comment, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.